Here at GP Institute of Cosmetology, we teach the students how to actually do hair, how to actually do a consultation to know what your client wants. So when they get out of school, they're ready to get their clientele. Then they are professionals. I had graduated from beauty school in 1980, and so when I came to Seattle, I didn't have enough hours to be a cosmetologist. And so when I came here, I had to start over. And so when I went to the beauty school, they were just teaching the basics instead of actually teaching you how to be a professional hairstylist. They teach to pass the state board test. So when I was there, I was like, it has to be something better because you have to know how to do hair when you get out of beauty school so that you can build up a clientele. But their philosophy is that you go to training after you get out of beauty school, so you pay more money to go and get trained on how to do hair. And I thought, no. When you get out of beauty school, you're trying to make money.
Me and Gwendolyn actually went to cosmetology school together, and so she told me about her dream of opening up the beauty school and the hair salon.
You know how you dream about stuff and you talk to people and everybody's like, oh, you can't do that.
I met Miss Gwen when I was doing a presentation on best business practices. She asked me a few questions later. We talked. She shared the dream.
My husband was very, very, very supportive. He just said, okay, if that's what you want to do, then we need to do it.
I'm very proud of what she's getting together and attempting to do. Yes.
I was actually down in college in California when she told me about her idea that she was just going to quit her job with the state. I didn't believe she was going to do it, but sure enough, she did it, and she said her plan was to ultimately have a school, and here we are today, a couple years later.
The dream and the concept had been born years ago, and I was waiting to see it come true.
She did it, so I'm here, GP Institute.
You have to be in business. We as women, especially, need to be in business for ourselves, need to know so that we can teach other people, other women, how to be in business for themselves.
She's opened this beautiful school. She's unstoppable. She's awesome.
Gwendolyn is a very wonderful person. She's very giving, and if I did not know her, I probably wouldn't have this chance to be here right now. So I'm very thankful for her and everything that she has done for me.
It doesn't really target all African Americans. I mean, I've been here so excited to see the Asian population, the Latino population come in, and I'd like to see more of that happen.
Dollars are hard-earned nowadays. Everything costs more, gas, food.
So we make the prices low so that people can come in.
Gwendolyn and Gabrielle, they always welcome everybody. A lot of people that come here say it's like being at home, like they're in a comfort zone.
We try to keep it very family-oriented. We have a great time. We love to laugh. We love to smile all day. And we want to make sure not only are our students comfortable, our clients are comfortable, anybody who comes in is going to have a good time.
Anytime I get up, it's like, can I get you anything? Magazine, glass of water, cup of tea.
And then also the people in this community love it. As you see, our slogan is bringing beauty back to the communities.
I like to think of her as being the Oprah of Rainier Avenue.
I try to be, I want to be, I try to be positive. I smile every day no matter what's going on in my life.
Yes, I did.
Fear as investors brace for another wild ride. The crisis of confidence on Wall Street is playing out on Main Street, with banks, large corporations, small businesses, and individuals all caught in the mist of a global credit crunch.
It's going to take a while to restore confidence in the financial system.
The economy is pretty bad right now, but we're still hanging in there. We lost our property to foreclosure, but everything is still working out. We moved to another building, and I'm going to keep on pressing on.
Like most business owners that own their building, you know, they first look at the operations, they look at the cost of doing business, and sometimes it doesn't match.
I had paid the contractor to do the renovations on the building, and he didn't pay the subcontractors. So the subcontractors, in turn, put liens on the building. So when doing the liens on the building, it looked as if I wasn't a good businesswoman, which is not true because everything I've done, I've always done. I am a very good businesswoman. And so I wasn't getting students or contracts from different entities so that I can have students come to school. So I wasn't having any income. I think I did things a little backwards because I wanted to pay the subcontractors so they could take the liens off so that I could get the contracts, and I got behind on my mortgage because there wasn't money coming in because I didn't have students. The only money that I had was coming from the community when they would come and get their hair done at a discounted price, but it wasn't enough for me to pay the mortgage. So that's how I lost the building to foreclosure. So we had to relocate now in Columbia City. And now I'm renting from Danny Law, and when I first came down and told him the situation, what was going on, he was like, come on down. He didn't ask me any questions. Danny allowed me to come here, and I told him what happened and what was going on. He was with me. He didn't even know me. I didn't even know him.
The reason is, the small business, we have to have together, and make it work.
He said, whatever you need to do, whatever, just let me know. I'll be here. I'll open the doors, and we can get it together, whatever you need from me. Everything is nice. We still have the majority of the clients who were with us down on Walden.
So the building is now gone, and she, with her tenacity,
GP Institute of Cosmetology, how may I help you?
and her will to survive and to help others, relocated to a building that's not quite her dream, but it allows her to keep her doors open. Because it's not really about the building anyway. It's more about helping people. So that is what keeps her going.
Nornita is a young lady who I met one day when I was at the store, and I told her I owned the beauty school down there. And she was telling me how she wanted to go to beauty school, but she didn't have the money.
And Miss Gwendolyn said, well, why you have all this idle time on your hands and nothing to do? How about come on over to the school and talk to me Tuesday?
And we talked about where she had been on the streets and the trouble that she was going through and everything, and how she had been incarcerated.
At the age of 5 and 6, I was molested by my mother's brother. Around age 13, I started going out on my own to raise myself. I ended up pregnant at 16. I ran across the drugs, street activities, different things, and at the age of 20 until 24, I was on the streets. Around 26, I went back to church and discovered that I was someone and I had a meaning to be here and a reason.
If you want to just start taking smaller sections, it would be better, but
You can't judge a book by its cover, because a lot of people look at Nornita, they're probably thinking, oh, she's probably just trying to scam or do something like that. But Nornita is a very lovely young lady.
And now I'm here, no money, just me. She accepted me.
I believe her. I believe in my heart. I believe the good in everybody. I believe there's good in everybody.
Some of her beauty operators that are around there are now instructors. They know how to not only educate, but to do the jobs as well. And they do impact the clients that come in because they're role models.
Everybody that was with me, some of them didn't come. Some of them didn't believe in what I was doing, and they didn't have the faith. But the ones that do have the faith, they are with me and they'll stand with me, because we are GP Institute of Cosmetology, and we are going to stay GP Institute of Cosmetology.
looks like you put maybe a little bit too much.
Yeah, Shaquan is the best ever. She has stuck with me through thick and thin. I am going to make it my business to make sure that Shaquan is known by everybody, what she's done and what she still does. She is here every day. I'm telling you, every day she is here. And sometimes I'm telling you, I don't even have money for her. Sometimes we can't even pay the rent. She's still here.
I think it's her heart, her will to survive, her ability to survive, and to know that at the bottom line, she's going to help other people as well.
So if you go by the old location down on Rainier and Walden and you see if it's closed down, just keep coming down Rainier to Rainier and 42nd. We're right at the corner, 5303 Rainier Avenue South. Just come by and see us. We have not left. We're still here. We're still hanging in there.